Good morning. Ngayon, magsasolve tayo ng logarithmic inequalities. So, let's have properties ng logarithmic inequalities. First, if b is greater than 0, then the logarithmic function f of x is equal to logarithm of x to the base b is increasing for all x. Next, if b is greater than 0 but less than 1, then the logarithmic function f of x is equal to logarithm of x to the base b is decreasing for all x. This means that logarithm of u to the base b is greater than logarithm of v to the base b implies u is greater than v. We also have techniques or strategies in solving logarithmic inequalities. We can rewrite it sa exponential form. Pwede rin gumamit ng logarithmic properties. We can also apply one-to-one property, or if logarithm of u to the base b is greater than logarithm of v to the base b, then u is greater than v. We can also apply the zero factor property na if ab is equal to 0, then a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. We should also take into consideration the domain ng logarithmic expression na set of all positive real numbers. So let's solve logarithmic inequalities. First is the logarithm of x to the base 3 is less than 4. So for our solution, titingnan muna natin itong ating x. Ang condition dito dapat ay laging greater than 0. Next, pwede na nating i-rewrite itong logarithmic inequality into exponential form. So we have x is less than 3 raised to 4. So simplify lamang natin ang 3 raised to 4. We have x is less than 81. So pag-combine natin yung dalawang nakuha natin. Therefore, we have x is greater than 0 but less than 81. Or, sa interval notation, we have 0, 81. Or, parenthesis yung gamit natin since hindi kasama sa solution set ang ating 0 at 81. Next logarithmic inequality, we have logarithm of x minus 5 to the base 2 is greater than or equal to 4. So for our solution, titingnan muna natin itong part na ito at ang condition natin dito ay dapat greater than 0. So pwede natin isulat na x minus 5 is greater than 0. Lipat natin yung negative 5 sa kabila. Then we have x is greater than 5. After that, we can rewrite this logarithmic inequality sa exponential form. We have x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 2 raised to 4. Then simplify natin itong part na ito. We have x minus 5 is greater than or equal to 16. Pagsamahin natin ang magkakaparehang term. We have x is greater than or equal to 16 plus 5, or x is greater than or equal to 21. Since pareha sila na greater than, kukunin natin yung pinakamalaki. Therefore, we have x is greater than or equal to 21, or bracket, close bracket, 21, infinity, tapos parenthesis na yung kabila. Dahil meaning, kasama ang 21 sa ating solution set. Next, meron tayong logarithm of 36 to the base n minus 3 is greater than 2. So, for our solution, magkakaroon naman tayo ng condition sa ating base, which is not equal, greater than 0 but not equal to 1. So, let's have n minus 3 is greater than 1. Then, combine lang natin yung magkakaparehang term. Magkakaroon tayo ng n is greater than 1 plus 3. Therefore, we have n is greater than 4. Next, i-rewrite na natin to into exponential form. We have 36 is greater than n minus 3. Quantity n minus 3 squared. So, getting the square root of both sides. Square root ng both sides, we have 6 is greater than n minus 3. Combine lang natin ang magkakaparehang term. Ilipat si 3 sa kabila. Then we have 3 plus 6 is greater than n, or 9 is greater than n. Therefore, meron na tayong condition which is n is greater than 4 but less than 9, or open close parenthesis 4, 9. Another example, we have logarithm of 2x plus 1 to the base of 2 is less than 3. For our solution, mag-focus naman tayo sa condition dito sa loob. So, i-rewrite natin siya as 2x plus 1 greater than 0. Then, lipat lang natin yung 1 sa kabila. We have 2x is greater than negative 1. Dividing both sides by 2. We have x is greater than negative 1/2. Next, i-rewrite na natin ang logarithmic inequality into exponential form. So, we have 2x plus 1 is less than 2 cubed. So, simplify natin itong part na ito, 2 cubed, which is equal to 8. And lipat natin yung 1. So, we have 2x is less than 8 minus 1. Simplify this part. We have 2x is less than 7. Dividing both sides by 2. We have x is less than 7 over 2. So, therefore, ang solution set natin is x greater than negative 1/2 but less than 7 over 2, or negative 1/2, 7 over 2. Next, we have logarithm of 9 to the base of 4 is greater than 2 times the logarithm of x to the base of 4. So, dito sa part na ito, magkakaroon tayo ng condition for our x which should be greater than 0. Next, applyan natin ang power rule. Itong part na ito. So, magkakaroon tayo ng logarithm of 9 to the base of 4 is greater than logarithm of x squared to the base of 4. At since parehas na sila ng base, pwede na natin gamitin ng 1-to-1 property. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng 9 is greater than x squared. Kunin natin ang square root ng magkabilang side. Ang makukuha natin ay x is less than 3 or x is less than negative 3. But since kailangan nating i-consider ang domain ng ating logarithmic functions, which is the set of all positive real numbers, hindi na natin ito isasama, yung negative 3. So, ang magiging solution set natin is x is greater than 0 but less than 3, or 0, 3.